Hello everyone, it is Miss Gauerke once again with the Maniac Mcgee novel study. This time you are going to need this piece of paper. Now this piece of paper goes on the back of your folder that you have right here. But first of all, let's talk about it first. The very first thing you need to make sure you do before you complete this activity is finish Maniac Mcgee. So this whole book should be finished. You should have read absolutely everything in this book, wrote a little comment, all of that on Maniac Mcgee. Now, once you have read the whole entire book, and again, please do not complete this activity unless you have read this entire book. Front cover to the very, very back cover. Page 40 or chapter 46. So once you've read this entire book, you can get started on this activity. So first of all, I would like you to choose one of these questions to answer. You do not have to do all of them. You are only choosing one of these to do. So your options are, this first one, it says, what lessons did you learn from the protagonist and the antagonist? And remember, the protagonist is the main character of this story, the good guy. And then the antagonist is the main person or thing or place, something that is causing a problem to the protagonist. And here's a hint right here. The protagonist and the antagonist can sometimes be the same person. It is a human being versus himself. That's very, very possible for the story. So decide who's the protagonist and who's the antagonist and think, what lesson could they teach you? Next, why is the title significant? And it says give textual evidence. So, as we can see, the title is Maniac Mcgee. We got to see why would the author choose these words, Maniac Mcgee, to title his book instead of any other title that he did. And remember, you need to give a textual evidence. So you should be looking in this book for a quote as to why the author chose this title. Also, here's the next one, the third one. Which character are you most like? Explain the ways that you are similar. So choose a character. There's plenty of characters, and here you can use your filing cabinet. You can also use your photo album to find a character that you are most like. And you can give some evidence as to why you are similar. So talk about the character and their personality, and then talk about yourself as well. Next is, could this story have taken place 100 years ago? Explain your answer. So you can answer this. Remember, this can be yes, it could have taken place 100 years ago, or no. And this one, you might have to gather a little bit of history knowledge in order to know what really happened 100 years ago from the year that Maniac Mcgee takes place. And remember, we thought that it was like the 50s or the 60s, we thought was when Maniac Mcgee took place. Next one is, what changes could you have made to the ending? So, again, make sure that you read the whole entire book so that you know what happens in the very end, what happens to Maniac Mcgee in the very last chapter, chapter 46. And if you could change the ending, what would you change it to? Next one is evaluate a challenging chapter. Could any of the characters have handled it differently? So choose a chapter in Maniac, Mcgee. And guys, this can be a couple chapters just because the chapters are very, very short. So if there's a certain event that happened in this book and you felt like the characters didn't handle that very well, or if you think they should have handled it differently, give me your thoughts and choose this one to do. And remember, you are only choosing one. You do not have to do all of them. So let's see. I am going to choose, this is such a hard decision because they're all good. I'm going to choose this one. Which character are you most like? Explain the ways that you are similar. I'm going to choose that one right up top. I'm feeling that. And I think I have a very good answer for that one. So you are going to take your scissors and you are going to cut this out. I recommend detaching this page from the staple first, but be very, very careful as to not to rip the pages underneath. So first let's attach these pages. And I guess I can rip this one. There we go. Detaching. And then I'm going to detach these from the staple there. All right. So I'm going to choose this one. So I'm going to cut it out. Remember, you only have to choose one. You don't have to do them all. Okay. All right, so I've cut out my question that I'm going to answer. And I am going to paste this right here on this very first page. This little square, this goes right in that square. So I'm going to flip it over, put some glue on it. Remember, dot, dot, not a lot. So I'm just going to put some glue right here in the corners so that it sticks nicely. Dots around. And I'm going to paste it right in this square right here. Make sure it's nice and even because I want it to look nice. There we go. Okay, now that that is all pasted, I am ready to answer my question. Now remember, you need to take up this whole entire page and make sure that you write in complete and thorough sentences with periods, capitalization, all that jazz. And I recommend writing in pencil. If you'd like to retrace your answer in pen, that is just fine. And don't, I guess that you can write it here at the top on this first page. But if you need more room, there is another page to write a complete answer on the top. Okay. So as far as which character are you most like, explain the ways that you are similar. Please start out at a complete sentence, and I'm going to write right here. First thing I need to do is indent. So I can say the character This is why we write in pencil. Character that I am most like is, and I think I might need to look over my photo album to see. Ooh, let's do Amanda Beale. And make sure that you spell their name right. B-E-A-L-E. That is Amanda Beale. There you go. With a period. And then I need to explain. Amanda Beale likes to read. Maybe she has an encyclopedia and I have the encyclopedia. So I'm going to write all of this, and I know that all of you do not want to see me writing a full essay as to why me and Amanda Beale are similar. So all of your writing goes in here, and make sure that you fill up the entire page. Right, right, right. And you cannot just do squiggly lines. You actually have to write actual letters. All right, so say I wrote all of that, and I also need to go on to this next page. And you can even add on another page if you need to. So I'm going to write. I'm doing so much writing as to what word I like, and I'm finding textual evidence, and I'm looking in my Maniac Mcgee book to see more things as to why Amanda and I are alike. See, Amanda's very persistent. I like that. She's very kind. All of that. And then I'm going to write my final sentence. That is why Amanda and I are alike. Very good. And find a very creative opening and a very creative ending to this. Okay, so say I am all done. I ended with a period, and I took up these 2 pages. Now let's glue these pages into your foldable. So here is your folder. You're going to flip your folder over, and you're going to paste this on the back side. Now, since I have 2 pages, I'm going to glue this page on first. If you only have 1 page and you don't need this page, you would just glue this page onto the back just like that. But since I used 2, I'm going to show you guys how to do it with 2 pages. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to flip this over. Put some glue on the back. Remember, dot, dot, not a lot. Goes for this page as well. Going to make sure that my corners are glued on so that it sticks properly. There we go. All right. Now we're going to stick this right here on the back back side. Make sure it is nice and even. Okay. Now, if you only wrote one page, that's all you have to do. So you'd have your first page just stuck right on there and you're good to go. But if you are a fancy writer and you wrote 2 pages, you are going to glue the second page on top, just like this. And now as you can see right here, it says, if extra space is needed, glue this space to the back of the first page so you have a flap. So I'm going to put some glue right here in this top spot, dot, dot. There we go. Put some glue there. Put a little glue there too, so I know it's firm and sticky. Then I'm just going to place this nice and evenly on the top. There you go. And now I have a nice flap that I can use so everyone knows what I wrote. If you want to crease it, I like to crease things just to make it easier to flip back and forth. So there you have it, a very nice glued in page that has your question right here. And again, you only have to answer one question. You do not have to answer multiple. And that concludes your foldable for today. Congratulations, you have completed your foldable. And if you really want to be proactive and you want to know that your foldable is yours, I'm just going to write my name right at the top. So I can claim my writing and everyone knows that it is mine. If you need to see more videos like everything in here, please make sure to go to my channel, click on the playlist that says Maniac, Mcgee, foldable activity, and you can see all of the instructional videos as to how to put each of these together. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Miss Gauerke out.